Hello there, welcome back to some more Triangle Strategy. In the last episode, we've got lots of things, including this. Within the woods, a man bids farewell to his resilient companions. In his hand, he clutches a familiar spear. We have lots of things to do.
Must you go, sir?
I regret to say I must. I have been idle for long enough. But know this. I shall forever be indebted to the Roselle. I know not why fate delivered my battered body to the shores of your village. But I am fortunate that it did. I owe my life to your kindness. Thank you.
You'll have no debt with us. We only did what was right. But where will you go? Safety is a luxury few are afforded these days.
The war rages still, and so long as it does, I must fight with every inch of my being to end it.
A single man can't fix this tangled mess of a world.
Ah, but I am not alone. Every moment my allies risk life and limb without me is a moment I owe them for their bravery. I must rejoin them at once.
I see there's no convincing you otherwise. Very well. But we expect to hear news of your victory soon.
I sense the world is on the cusp of great change. Change for the better. When it comes, let us celebrate its arrival together. Well met, friends. I require passage to see Lord Serenoa.
And who are you? If you want an audience, you'll have to wait behind the rest. Wait. That cape, it can't be. You're Sir Maxwell. My lord, Sir Maxwell has returned.
My apologies for my abrupt departure, my lord. Full glad am I to see you have managed without me.
Sir Maxwell, you're alive.
Aye, and none the worse for wear, I hope. It seems fate would have me take up my spear once more.
Where have you been? We all feared the worst.
Avlora's fell blow cast me into the river, and its cold embrace washed away my memories, along with my pride. I awoke in a village of kind-hearted folk. I might have stayed there, blissful in ignorance, had news of your exploits not reached them. It was then that old memories stirred, prideful memories, painful memories. My purpose became clear. I must end this war or perish in the attempt. I hope that I have not come too late to make a difference.
Of course not. We would be honored to have you fight by our side. I only hope you can say the same for us, Dawnspear.
Maxwell has joined your forces. What an absolute Chad. Flawless instructor of the finest lancer in all Glenbrook. Specializes in mid-range attacks, possesses multiple powerful abilities. So he's broken then, is what you're saying. Let's have a look. There he is. Maxwell, the Dawn Spear. Here's Gungnir. Power 77. It is much less than other folk. That's only because it's not upgraded at all. He has triple thrust, run through, lance hurl, obviously he can do his thing. He has counter stance, 2 birds 1 stone, and traverse at level 27. Ooh, that's very nice. Right, okay. Benedict Nevador hold a custom they've shared for 30 years. I'm going to watch all of these events now, so buckle the fuck up, okay? It's another 2-hour episode, oh yeah.
All right, lads and lasses, lay down your arms. Let your bruises remind you of the lessons learned today.
Ah, what fortuitous timing. I still owe you for the drinks from the other evening. I wondered if I might treat you tonight.
Apologies, lass, but I've got places to be. Perhaps another time.
He seemed troubled by something. Perhaps I'm overthinking it.
Let us end our day's work here.
It is early, is it not? Is something amiss?
No, nothing at all. Just my attention is required elsewhere for a time.
Elsewhere? Curious.
How many have you had?
Not enough. Just one for you, I take it.
Yes.
Went by in a flash. Can you believe it's been 30 years?
The time has escaped us. The memory of that day, however, I doubt ever will.
30 years ago, during the Salt Iron War.
Thrice damned, can't move. Always thought I'd meet my end with a beautiful lass by my side.
You have many days ahead of you yet, Eredor. We will see you returned home.
Don't try to run, you curs!
Leave me be. I'll just slow you down. It was my cursed pride that got us into this. Only I should suffer for it. We don't all need to die today. Run!
Even in the face of death, you refuse to set aside your foolish pride. I followed you into this hell of my own will, and I will see you delivered from it.
You fool!
Charge!
Come and die.
Yeah!
That would have been it for us, had Lord Simon not met their charge in time.
Aye. And the only punishment for my pride were these aches that keep me awake at night.
We hungered for glory all those years ago, without a care for how it would serve us later on.
A couple of would-be heroes who couldn't be convinced they weren't invincible.
Yet here we are, drinking, to celebrate the end of that war. I do not wish to reminisce upon the past. A toast that I may never again repeat the mistakes of my youth. But before that...
Yeah?
You have served House Wolford well, Eredor. That said, I have a feeling we'll need your sturdy shield even more going forward.
You need me to lead a charge? I'm your man. I'll leave anything fancier than that to you. For House Wolford!
For House Wolford.
Roland harbours doubts about his station, but Sereno reminds him that he's noble in his own way. Yeah, but I'm the king. Yes, and?
Roland, what are you doing out here?
There's hardly a better place to become lost in one's thoughts. Don't you agree?
I suppose. However, if aught weighs on your mind, it may serve you better to turn to a friend.
Then let me ask, do you believe me too immature for my station?
Not at all. Quite the opposite, in fact.
But the other nobles loved to gossip of my disinterest in politics and intrigue, and mocked my love of hawking.
You said it yourself. Gossip and sniping, nothing more. Pay no mind to nobles and their petty judgments. The people who matter, your subjects, hold you dearly in their hearts. Stories abound of their love for you.
Hey, go peddle your junk somewhere else.
And why would I do that, my good sir? I see no reason to forego such a bustling avenue simply to please a stranger.
A stranger? You're posted in front of my damn shop. You're stealing my customers from right under my nose.
Oh, I am? I'm not sure your lack of customers could be blamed on me. Surely the proprietor bears some responsibility for...
What bickering is this?
None of your business, whelp. Now leave us to our negotiations.
Prince Roland, is that really you?
A prince, you say? Well,
A distinguished gentleman such as yourself must be mortified to have your customers bear witness to this childish bickering.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. My temper got the best of me.
And you, merchant. If you mean to trade in Glenbrook, I trust you have procured the proper licenses and approvals.
well, the process takes some days, you see. Pardon, Your Highness.
Then your business shall have to wait some days, it seems. Shall I summon a member of the Kingsguard to explain the law in detail?
No, there'll be no need of that, Highness. I'll just be on my way.
See ya.
Thank you, Prince Roland. Come visit any time, and I'll let you have your pick of my wares.
Your place has always been with your people. You could walk down the main avenue and settle disputes with a single word.
Don't tell me you were watching. They were petty arguments, nothing more.
As petty as they might have been, you were happy to do it. What better proof of royalty is there than that?
But it wasn't because I was wise that I solved their problems. It was my name and status that let my words wait. How do you imagine a kingdom with not a single dissatisfied soul would look?
That's a difficult thing to imagine.
Indeed. I suppose the best one can hope for is to do what we can, while we can.
Well, we can start envisioning such a nation. That one day we might build it. Together.
I like the sound of that. No doubt the answers we seek lie ahead, so long as we stay honest with ourselves. And so long as we work together, you and I, Serenoa.
I love strengthening my convictions. Anna searches for answers about her parents, and Everdor seems to know more than he lets on. You old wily git. He clearly thinks it's a bad idea for her to go looking, so...
Under this tree.
This here's the land of the Jax clan. Or used to be, more like. That clasp on your chest, that's their sigil, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a memento from my parents. Or so I was told.
Aye, now that I'm looking for it, I can see the resemblance. Same silvery hair and everything. Villages near here met with a pretty terrible fate. They begged the armies to spare their fields. The only one who listened was one of House Wolfort's bannermen. No one was surprised, big war hero that he was. But by the time we got here, the Jax had been all but exterminated. He was digging graves for the dead, enemy and all. A hero and a gentleman he was. Names on the tip of my tongue.
Benedict.
Aye, that was it. Do you know the man? I'd like you to pass on my gratitude, if you do.
Thanks for showing me the way.
Your coin's all the thanks I require. If that's all you'll be needing me for, I'll leave you to it.
You make a poor stalker.
Ain't exactly what I'm built for.
You fought in the battle here, didn't you?
Benedict swore me to secrecy. But suppose it ain't breaking oath if you already know. Oh, but first I ought to tell you. You've the right to the truth. And those ain't my words. They're his. That's why he never tried to stop you from finding out about your parents.
You know of their fate?
We drove the enemy up the cliff top. Cornered him there. The same instant we cut their leader down, a babe cried out in the distance. In the hideout, we found you, all swaddled up. A letter pinned to you with that same clasp on your chest.
Live strong, Anna. Stronger than any. I see now.
Your family died at our hands. If it's vengeance you want, you can take it out on me.
That doesn't sound like the Eredor I know. Do you think so little of me? To assume I would forsake my friend, bloody my hands with revenge. I know the truth at last. That is enough.
Is it, Anna? Or are you forcing it to be?
Don't be a fool. Benedict is the one who raised me. If I ever want for a father, I know where to find him. When we've won this war, I shall make sure he understands that.
But why did you... I guess because they were fighting, they just happened to kill them, right? It wasn't like malice, it was just their enemies in a war. Everdor brushes off the subject of Benedict sought after Flower, but why?
Made it in time, my lord.
Eredor, you came.
Lady Destra. Your mother was loved by one and all, my lord. Honoring her this day is the least we can do. Is it just you here, my lord?
We are beset on all sides by tasks large and small. I would not impose my familial obligations on the others.
Spoken like a true leader. Me and your mother may not have been family by blood, but duty bound us just as close.
I am sure she would have been overjoyed to see you by my side. I never had a chance to know her. My only memories are from stories others told me. And still, I somehow can feel the warmth of her embrace, hear the loving sound of her voice.
She was smitten, that is true. She held on to you so tightly, I reckon not even the Dawn Spear could have pried you from her.
Did she?
Lady Destra's smile was brighter than the sun, and near as constant. She treated young Benedict and I like little brothers, though at times we weren't so deserving of her care. Even so, she always had a kind word, and worry enough to spare. There weren't a woman like her in all of Narzelia.
I did not know the bond between you three ran so deep. Benedict never mentioned it.
His lips aren't as loose as mine, especially when it comes to Lady Destra. Speaking of which, here. Your mother would have loved to get one of these from you.
A snowbell? My father mentioned her fondness for these flowers. Every year when I visited her, without fail, one of these would be placed in front of her grave. Was that you all this time?
Well, not exactly, my lord.
They're quite rare, are they not? I often search for them, but I have yet to see one in bloom. Where did you find it?
Well, I made a journey down south. Benedict insisted. Apologies for my absence, my lord.
There's naught to apologize for. 'Twas a thoughtful gesture, and I thank you for it. Somehow, I can feel Mother smiling down upon us.
More than I deserve, if I'm being honest.
Huh. There's already a snowbell. Who could have...
Should have known. Nothing will stop him from his duty.
What was that?
It was nothing, my lord. Seems we're not the only ones carrying a torch for Lady Destra.
Indeed. We are fortunate to be part of such a close-knit house. And that is thanks to those who serve it. I trust I'll see you here again in a year's time, Eredor.
Of course, my lord. Snowbells might capture a moment in time, but your mother inspired loyalty for an eternity.
Now, where's the sequel that's actually the Salt Iron War? While out training, Yuet recalls a promise she made to Roland before the war began.
At it again, eh? You know, even the Dawn Spear set down his weapon on occasion.
We are at war. I cannot hope to end it by being idle.
Spoken like a true member of the Kingsguard. You lot were always too serious for my tastes.
We were not serious enough. Where is the king we were meant to protect now? What will become of his kingdom? King Regna and Crown Prince Franny are no more. Only Roland and Cordelia remain. When I think of how lonely my charge must feel, I almost feel smothered by the guilt.
If he's lonely, he hides it well. Could be that losing his princely obligations has lifted a weight off his shoulders.
And who are you to speak on his feelings? His father ever doted on Franny. He knew precious few moments of his mother's love before she passed. Even so, he tried his utmost to never show weakness in front of his sister. He was there for her in the worst of times. There was never a place near the throne for him. Truth be told, Sir Maxwell was more of a father to him than anyone. I'd like to think I have been more than his guard. Oftentimes, I felt like his confidant.
You and Flugy are constant companions.
As I said before, my prince, he is more than my companion. He is the truest friend I could ask for.
A true friend? I must admit, I envy your relationship.
My prince, I did not mean to.
'Tis nothing to apologize for. I simply find the idea of soaring the skies with a true friend to be somewhat romantic.
You could do the same with the proper training. If it pleases you, my prince, I would gladly teach you.
You would? Then I gladly accept. I trust you will go easy on me.
I can promise no such thing. You must become as ferocious as a hawk yourself if you wish to ride one. War broke out soon after that. My promise to teach him is yet unfulfilled. So I will train, I will fight, until the skies are no longer clouded by the fires of war. Only then can I rest. Only then can we fly free. Perhaps then, with the wind in our faces, we can forget our stations, our titles, if only just for one moment.
What was that last part? You'll have to speak up.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Yes, it's back to training for me.
Eh, whatever. I'm Meridor. I'm not sure he cares that much. Right then. Gina reflects on both Frederica's growth and her own changes over the years.
It's become late. We'd best keep an eye out for bandits.
You have a warrior's intuition. You needn't worry. I won't let us come to harm.
It takes no great intuition to see that this world is falling ever deeper into chaos. The reasons, however, remain elusive. Will we see our way safely through this darkness? I cannot say.
We have naught but our duty, and mine is to Prince Roland, whatever might become of House Wolford.
I find your perspective refreshing. Although it may be direct, you walk the path you've chosen with confidence. On the other hand, I often feel that I'm fumbling. I had thought Gustadov to be a man of reason, but now I see that he will not hesitate to employ deceit to achieve his goals. In a manner of speaking, he and I are not so different. I, too, once hoped to have the influence to change the nation. At least, I told myself so. Really, all I wanted was to be free, and Frederica was simply a means to that end. As long as I had what I wanted, I had no great concern for what became of her.
Gila,
But this war has caused me to reconsider that. I realize that Frederica herself is worth caring for. She's not the sheltered princess I took her to be. Her wits are a match even for Benedict. She surprised me and shamed me. I was wrong to underestimate her, to define her by her birth and station. She represents my greatest failures as a teacher, but also my greatest success. For she has truly taken my lessons to heart. I see now there is no shame in serving another, and no shame in sacrificing my freedom for something greater. Oh, but perhaps I've shared overmuch. For some reason, I find it easy to talk with you.
The feeling is mutual. You are not so aloof as I thought.
Ah, I've just had a thought. When the war is behind us, I may very well open my own school. Of course, you would be welcome to join me. I would be master of the classroom, and you could be master of the training yard. We could teach our students the art of hawksmanship. Our riders would be first class. Ah, what should our school be named? You will come and teach with me, won't you?
Not half so aloof as I thought.
I mean, if King Roland can go, I guess eventually he can open it, he can crown it, you know, make it a royal academy. The research Corentin spoke of in his drunken stupor seems to be making progress, but, well, you know.
What's so urgent you can't let a man sleep?
Nothing less than the completion of my groundbreaking research, Eridor.
Oh, well now, that is something.
Indeed it is. I've managed to thermodynamically stabilize the quasi-liquid film forming on the surface of the...
Yeah, whatever.
Yes, I've heard all that. Now tell it to me in words a man can understand.
Right, well, in layman's terms, I have created ice that never melts.
See how simple... Did you say ice that never melts? That's mighty impressive and all, but what actual good does that do anyone?
My dear, sweet, simple Eridor, we can use my creation to forge weapons with no need for iron.
Sounds useful, if it works as you say. But how's the durability?
Silly soldier. Do you take me for a fool? Of course I tested their durability. Worry not.
Mm-hmm.
A prototype shall arrive shortly. I bid you try it out for yourself. For better or worse, you're the most experienced soldier I know. And so I'd have you handle it first.
That sounds big and important. I reckon I'll take you up on it.
I mean...
What news? Surely it's finished by now.
Afraid not. I come bearing unfortunate news from the smithy. It seemed plenty sturdy at first, but shattered the moment he took a hammer to it. He says it has a long way to go before it can be used in place of iron, I'm afraid.
Preposterous! My calculations were impeccable. Surely I have not forsaken my homeland in pursuit of a fool's errand.
That's all a bit dramatic, isn't it? You can't have a breakthrough without breaking a couple of ice blades. You know what'd wash away all that pain? A nice cold glass of spirits. Spirits? That's it! That unmelting ice of yours could chill him forever, could it not? Groundbreaking indeed! This invention of yours could still take the world by storm.
And I reckon the army'd have use for it as well. It'd keep our rations from going off. Weapons be damned. You've done very important work.
The fact remains that my calculations were in error. So forgive me my reluctance to.
Less sulking, more drinking. You succeeded, haven't you? Right then, this'll be my treat, and I won't be turning in till you do.
I was gonna say that ice, yeah, you know, an ice weapon could be made to be sharp as fuck, but yeah, it would break immediately as soon as you hit anything with it. But ice that literally never melts, like they say, could be used to preserve things indefinitely. If you put it enough of it, you could make like a freezer, but it doesn't need power to run. That'd be insane. You could ship it to the planet and stop global warming because it can't melt, and keep the oceans cool. Sounds good to me.
Very well. Scientific breakthroughs never come easily, I suppose. Perhaps my next experiment shall be seeing how many rounds my everlasting ice can chill. Right then, to the encampment with us. 'Tis time for a drink or three.
That's the spirit. Just promise me I won't have to haul your drunken ass home this time.
Always the guard like, yes, I get a drink. No, not you. Civil. Get back to base. Oh. Even the tavern meant to be a place for people to forget their worries sees its share of troubles.
Go on, have another glass. I'm offering top shelf drink for bottom shelf prices tonight. No need to fret over your coin purses.
See? This is why we keep coming back. Nobody treats us better than our Hasabara.
Quite the crowd tonight, eh? Good to see it.
All thanks to you for supplying me with that mead.
Thanks to my good fortune, you mean. I got it for so cheap on account of the batch not measuring quite up to the brewer's usual standards.
Still, look at how happy it's made them. There's nothing I love more than seeing my tavern full to bursting like this. Thank you, Eridor. Truly.
It's nothing, honest.
Ah, and just like that, they've nearly drank me dry. Might have to close up early tonight.
Celebrating something, Hasabara. Whatever it is, we'll drink to that. Pour us around.
I wish I could. Seems the barrels have run dry tonight. But if you'll come back on the morrow...
Run dry? You've enough for these drunkards? You can't spare a drop for those of us who are risking our lives for you on the battlefield? Ah!
Hey! Who are you calling a drunkard?
Don't you fools go spoiling the one spot of happiness we've had in a long while.
Enough! My tavern's a place for forgetting troubles, not stirring them up. You do well not to look down your noses at the very people you've sworn an oath to protect. You want respect? Go out there and earn it by ending the war. Then there'll be drink aplenty to go around.
You tell them, Hasabara. They're no better than us.
You lot aren't blameless either, you know. These soldiers do put their lives on the line to protect yours. They get enough grief on the battlefield without you giving it to them off it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
No, I shouldn't have let my temper flare.
Look, there's still some drink left here. How's about you raise a glass together?
Yeah. You can have some of ours, too.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Level head you've got on your shoulders there, Hasabara.
It helped that you pitched in when you did.
Ah, now that hits the spot.
Doesn't it? Here, I'll pour you another.
See, now this is what I live for. Giving people a place they can come together and leave the worries of the world behind for a while. Somehow, I know this is what Theo would have wanted me to do. If only I could raise a glass with him.
Aye, I reckon he'd be proud. You've made a spot of sunshine for people that don't get much of it these days. People like me.
What with business booming again, it looks like I'm going to have my hands full for a while. Don't you worry for your mama, Theo. As long as there's ale to be poured and smiles on her customers' faces, she'll be just fine.
I just feel bad for the big night man. Like, you go, come in, I'll have a drink. Yeah, the barkeep says there's no drink and he's upset. But then your fucking dickhead, Gaza, says, oh, what the fuck? And then starts shit. And you're like, oh, Jesus. Julio speaks to Serno about having a noble imprisoned without the Lord's permission.
Lord Serenoa, may I speak with you?
About that noblewoman, yes? Eridor's told me what happened.
Forgive me. I know that I should have waited for your orders before acting. But I could not leave that woman to her devices. The longer the war goes on, the more the people suffer. I imagine their feelings toward their rulers must be souring. In spite of this, that woman tried to use your name to wrest their food away. Had we let her go free, people would have thought she was acting on your orders, and their mistrust of you would have only grown. I believed we had to show them that soldiers stand for justice, and acted. I accept whatever punishment you deem fit.
There will be no punishment, for you have committed no wrong.
My lord.
Anna looked into her. It seems that woman's ill repute dates back to her days in Glenbrook. Likely, she thought to obfuscate her misdeeds in the Crown City by hiding within my troops. But she wasn't able to conceal her true self in the end. I suppose she thought to earn my favor with the stolen food. Unfortunately for her, she misjudged my principles.
Lord Serenoa.
Forgive me for my oversight in this matter. I shall take all necessary precautions to ensure nothing like it happens again.
So, you aren't upset with me for throwing a noblewoman in jail?
Had I been in your position, I would have done the very same. For her misdeeds in Glenbrook and the crime you caught her committing, I shall order her banished at once. She will never again be welcome in the Wolfort domain. Let it serve as a deterrent to any others who would prey upon the common people. It is rare that I meet someone so committed to holding those of high birth accountable for their actions. I hope you will continue to do so. House Wolfort must be a house the people can trust.
Of course, my lord. You have my word. I knew I made the right choice. Unlike Patriot, Lord Serenoa is a man worth serving. Yes, I finally found where I am meant to be. I cannot rest on my laurels. Yes, I must serve my new lord as best I can.
You're welcome. Sereno is just a pretty on-the-level guy. He just, he has his head screwed on straight. While paying a visit to a nearby village of Sereno, Jens finally realises what he can do as a blacksmith. Actually, I think his name is Jens, but no, Jens.
This place was host to a battle not long ago, wasn't it?
We have come here to help. Let us offer what relief we can.
I never imagined the war would spiral this out of hand. Before the fighting started, all I cared about was becoming the realm's greatest blacksmith. I dreamed of forging the perfect weapon, a testament to strength. But what is strength, truly? Of late, I have pondered much on that question.
And have you arrived at an answer?
Well...
There they are! Thanks for the sweets you gave us. Hey, let's play a game!
Very well. What shall we play? Apologies, Jens. You may return. You needn't wait for me.
Come on! Over here!
I believe I may have found my answer, Lord Serenoa. Courage. kindness. Warmth that kindles a smile upon a child's face. The fortitude to keep fighting, no matter what trials you may face. Through it all, your heart remains unbent and unbroken. That is what will end this war. You, my lord, and the unmatched weapons you carry within you.
Hey, you should play with us too!
If you insist, here I come!
Okay. Half heals an injured child with his grandfather's magic.
Damn it all. At this rate, I'll never come close to carrying on Grandfather's legacy. Maybe I was never destined to be a great mage after all.
Ow! It hurts!
I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I was hearing noises. I thought I was someone in my house. Clearly not. I'm just insane.
Oh no, the poor child's fallen.
Hey there, are you hurt?
Ow! It hurts so bad I can't even stand!
Not to worry. I'll fix you right up, so dry those tears.
Really?
Yup. The pain will disappear like magic. You'll see.
Wow! It doesn't hurt anymore. Thank you, sir. Grandma, look! My leg's all better now!
Well, I'll be. Thank you so much for healing my grandson.
You don't need to thank me. This is nothing.
Those robes. You wouldn't happen to be a student of the Archmage Grandante, would you?
You know my grandfather?
Oh, of course I do. What a great man he was, always using his magic to help those in need, much like you. I was just one of many whose lives you saved. Why, that was over 30 years ago. I lost my house to the fires of war and nearly my life along with it. But he quenched the flames with his spellcraft and healed my burns. Had it not been for the Archmage Grandante, I would not be here today. I am forever in his debt.
Even though Grandfather's name was erased from Hyzant's records, his memory lives on in the people he helped.
It sounds like he was a truly amazing man indeed. And I know he would be proud of you for following in his footsteps.
Do you really think so?
I do. And I have no doubt that one day you will restore the glory to your grandfather's name. No matter what the Ministry does to erase his existence, his spirit lives on through you.
Right. But I must keep practicing, that I might help even more people with my spells. Just watch me, Grandfather. I'll restore the honor of your name if it's the last thing I do.
I think it's the first time anyone outside of him has said Grandante, that they know who he is. Obviously, people like Gino said, I don't know about Grandante, but this old lady is the first person who's talked to him about Grandante, proving that he existed, essentially. Medina goes to assist some nurses in dire need of aid, where another critical choice is laid before her. You've got to pick again.
Thank you for journeying all this way to assist us, Medina. I fear the healers in this region are otherwise occupied today. You have my apologies.
No need to apologize. You may call on me whenever you're in need.
I have 2 wounded here. One of our own, and an Aesfrosti.
The cause of all our strife in the flesh.
Treating the enemy first? Have you lost your mind? His wound is far more grievous. We must tend to him or he will die.
What fealty have we to those who robbed us of our king? Who would drive us to ruin?
We may have no fealty to his nation, but we have a duty to him, as a man whose life depends on us. Leave your talk of allies and enemies on the battlefield. It has no purchase in a place of medicine. So long as I practice the healing arts, it is my duty to save them both. They should be able to get some rest now.
That was incredible, Medina. I am sorry for what I said earlier. I was not myself.
All is forgiven. At one time, I would not have challenged you.
Would that I had your courage.
You can. Simply keep your desire to help those in need first and foremost in your mind. The rest is sure to follow.
It's not quite the same as the Rosellan situation, but yeah. You have a medical oath to help people. It doesn't really matter if they're your mortal enemy or not. Letting them die goes against everything you're supposed to do, which is do no harm. Right, so, what I'd like to do, if I can remember my buttons, is check what the shops and stuff have. Is Maxwell here? He is. Old Sonoa. After my battle with General Avlora, I fell into the river. I was content then, knowing Prince Roland had been saved. But after returning from the brink of death, I realized I'd been given a second chance. And I wish to use that chance to bring a swift end to all this bloodshed. Hello. Oh, truth be told. I trained Anna some years back, didn't have much of a choice. She was shy, that one, but never takes no for an answer. Oh, it looks like someone's ready for a class promotion. Oh. hidden reserves. I can switch out a party member. I can get a medal of bravery and a medal of, well, 3 medals of bravery. This is what I'm going to spend all my things on. Medal of valor, 2 silvers, an oak, a crystal, an indestructible stone, 3 spinders silks, an obsidian, parchment. Oh, no, I can't afford anything else. Everything else is, they're level 3 weapons, but more expensive. Right, the goddess, the history of Aesfrost, people of Nozelia, the winds of Nozelia. So how much do I need? 30... Wait. 300 for that. Then 800, 1,000, 1,300 for all of that. But I can promote everyone now. So people who aren't veterans need to become one. Because why not, honestly?
Never stop learning.
Initial TP plus and 2-fold turn. Advanced TP, I can get people to start of a turn. I can't get Silence Furies or Tempted. I can immediately upgrade. I can't upgrade Maxwell because he's already a veteran. I mean, I guess he's already an elite. Oh no, I can. I just wasn't in the right place. Where is he? There he is. Make him the Divine Spear rather than the Dawn Spear. He gets Traverse and Revive. What? Am I really going to upgrade a guy I just met? Yeah, fuck it.
Hard effort grants a boon.
I'm going to bring him to every fight forever now, so... Then also, his lordship. Or I could do Sonora and make him a true swords master. But sword master doesn't interest me. Whereas becoming a master cavalryman kind of does. Or I could become a master flyer. Or a masturbator. As is my true calling in life. I mean, the mage is also being upgraded wouldn't be a bad idea. If I'm on a fire tile, I do more damage. What? Yeah, remain calm is what I would learn. Yeah, fuck it, Roland. Here you go. The 2 Spear Lords can become ultimate Spear Lords.
On my honor as king.
Okay, until next time. Merchants who go through the Nozelia Consortium are able to pass easily in and out of other nations, meaning they're privy to information that there's a lot. My item selection has been expanded. Ooh. I can buy more than 99. Why would I? Oh, I can buy superior things. Lovely. So that's what you really bought for me. Is a everything. What? Since when do I have... Oh, sorry. I'm an idiot. He has 99 of these in stock, not how many on hand. He's got, like, infinite everything. Okay. So what I want to do is buy his stock out of equipable items. Now, will I have enough money for this? Maybe not. Am I going to try anyway? Yes. Because now people have got their... Well, not yet, but they soon will have their weapons upgraded too. This is the earliest I can buy superior stuff, so... I'd definitely like to do it. Right, hello. I think I finally understood what the perfect weapon is. Now I need to put my hammer to work on making a reality. Right, first of all, upgrade to a level 2 spear. The Gungnir 2. And then I need an Electrum to do that. Right, damage up, and then damage up again. Speed up and speed up again. Now I can't do this yet, but that's fine. Make you hit harder. No, you guys don't have anything level 3 that I can actually do yet. Increase your thing to level 3 though. Tome of Inferno. Anna's, who I really want to get to level 3. Rare Thorn I need for that. Curious Feather for that. There's a lot of people I don't have level 3 things for. But I can buy them now. I just need to get more kudos. Yeah, fuck it, Frederic, you can have a level 3 weapon. Why not? And then you can do this. Cast for 1 turn, use all TP to deal 5 damage, setting the ground ablaze. The more TP consumed, the greater the attack. Okay. Okay. Some out can become free. Increased back attack damage, yes. Very much yes. I'm already giving her more crit power, so increasing it even more. Increase critical hit rate. Oh, all of these sound really good. That's the problem, that everything's like useful. So you want to do everything good. I guess if I've got enough stuff, I should upgrade everyone's weapon to at least level 2 if I haven't already. Yeah, I can't go backwards. I don't know why I would want to, but you can. Increase your might a little bit. Yeah, Eridor would be my first choice to upgrade to shield again, but who else needs obsidian? Just Benedict, okay? Grant 1 instance of invincibility to all allies within range. 1 instance, so basically absorb 1 hit. To all people. I can't increase my magical attack anymore. Outside of doing this. Federica's going to become even stronger. Yeah, they're giving some people their ultimate moves sounds like a pretty good idea. Yeah, nice. Okay, so everyone's got a bit of an upgrade. You know, just remember, my son's birthday's coming up. Just pay a visit to his grave once things settle down. Conquer the arena. Defeat the enemy forces. Occupy the arena. You can either use the stairs to attack from a distance or storm the arena directly. This is the mock battle of the day, and then we're going to keep going until the real battle of the day. Now, it's been an hour, and we haven't actually made any progress story-wise at all. Right, so 10 units. From now until the end of time, Maxwell is joining fights.
I shall bring victory.
So, but also, for now, all the lowest level people are joining too.
I am ready.
So whenever there's a weak unit, that's who's coming.
Leave everything to me.
Even if that means leaving out 7-hour and both my archers. A game is good when you can win with any combination of people. So even though I think it's technically bad, I think it's fine to do it like this because anyone, I think you can win with anyone. I really do. So everyone's going to come right now. Everdor should be here first because they're front-facing units. They're going to do some damage. Now we're under-leveled compared to all the other enemies, but we can level up. The other mock battle went so well that I think this is fine. conquer the arena.
I shall protect you.
We must kill all enemies. Let us run through the enemies first of all.
Your final moments approach.
He gets TP back when he hits multiple units. Okay.
Not this time.
Yeah, they're all going to come and hit Maxwell.
That's it.
Come on, then.
Be brave is not infinite range, unfortunately.
Nice try!
Yeah, it's interesting that they can slam from 2 tiles away. The magic hurts a lot, and my speed is really letting me down.
I can't give up now.
Because I can't do a lot about their shit. But I can heal a couple times.
Here you go.
What a relief.
Everdor's next to
Here you
mine
go.
I need.
For the people.
And you can go down here.
Ready or not, here
Right, this is what I wanted to do. Decoy up here.
So it comes to battle.
Get him to stay out, and then this is where the spring traps come in handy. Anytime someone wants to come over here, knock them off.
Please work.
I'll take you on! Look to my shield!
Let me
much
show you
further.
what I've learned.
Right. Sunfall. Yeah, this is where we use our ultimate. That's a lot of people. It's going to take you a few turns.
I'll be fine.
But can I then move Frederica's turn to directly after mine? And then do it instantly? Because if so, that would be pretty sweet. I've got a stupid idea.
Come on!
Yes, I can.
Flames consume you.
That's 6 units I'm hitting.
Behold true power. Tremble in fear.
One of you guys like that?
Power overflows within me.
You have Sanctuary. I guess it's my fault for not thinking about that.
We may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
If I move over here and try and tempt the Battle
We all
Mage,
have our weaknesses. I shan't hold back.
it didn't work, but it could have done. Who was I to know that it wasn't going to work?
It's come to this.
Feisty, aren't we?
So really what I should have done is left,
What a pain.
like ran back
I'm
and
old,
tried to bring them
not
down.
A pushover.
Ouch!
There's a lot of units.
I'll do my best.
It's not going as well as I'd planned. Because mostly the shield bearer is just fucking knocking me off over and over and over again.
I've been better.
Neverdor can't do anything. But all the time that this goes on, we get to level
My
up.
time is now. The heavens ring.
So it's not the end of the world.
Come at me!
Yeah, I can't get there. He's in the way.
or never.
I'll give it my best. Please work.
Allow me.
Right, Frederica can't do anything. The reason this will work is because it just uses whatever TP you've got. Right. So now I can do this. Now, why won't they just run away from this is the problem. You think they would?
Perhaps we can strike a deal? Lionel has many.
I'm trying to tempt them, it's not working.
Purse grows heavier. On my honor as the Dawn Speaker. You can't save yourself.
This works for me.
That's it.
I admit it. I'm on my back foot.
I admit it. Shit's going wrong.
Me too.
You may need
That's what I
to
wanted to
heal.
do. Unfortunately, I can't get it to her.
This one's for me.
Where to next?
I can just do a few more attacks. I can make it happen.
My time is now.
Yeah, I can't move. The downside, yeah, the downside is that literally everyone gets to make a move before me. So why wouldn't they just stop me?
Try this.
Or like move out the way?
I've been waiting for this.
I mean, I'm gonna hit a few of them still, but not as much as I could have done.
Now we make our riches.
The flames
I think I hit
consume
the
you.
3 of them, maybe 4. Yeah. And it's a 4 TP strike.
This calls for wit.
Brute force. It's a low chance of success, but can hurt quite badly.
Die already.
That's quite funny. I like that attack.
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear.
Okay. This is what I want.
Yeah.
Blocked away.
Just gotta do it.
We might be able to make this work yet.
No slacking
You
off.
have my gratitude. Behold true power. Tremble in fear.
Just stay there and chill. Those two are holding up okay on their own, considering.
For the greater good.
Better than they have any right to, at least.
Here you
Much
go.
appreciated.
Actually, yeah, Jens is... Oh, we didn't die. Somehow. That's a big
I'll
sanctuary.
take you on.
Right, now I'm in.
This calls for wit.
They fucked up, because now I'm in. Right, try another attempt.
We all have our weaknesses.
One day it will
What
work.
do I do?
And on that day, things are going to go real south for them.
Yeah. I really feel like I've grown.
Allow me.
You may feel like that. It's still going to do some damage, but not enough. If I do that, they will just kill me, right? There's no way I'm going to let them... They're not going to let me do it. Okay. Just chill. That's why I hoped that I was far enough away that that wouldn't happen.
Your final that went well.
I'm in the middle of the area now.
My turn.
You want to hit me and I just attack everyone back? That's fine.
Come on, then. All right.
The best bet is to get up.
Very well. Whatever it takes. Here you
Thank
go.
you. Now I can fight the mage.
Good.
TP physical.
I thought I had him.
Never do, I'm sorry. Nothing could be done. Yeah, they're so annoying. I mean, they're playing better than me, is what's happening, but I don't have to like it.
This calls for wit. We all have our weaknesses.
One day, yes, it will work. Now I've tempted it. I've tempted a mage.
Comes to battle.
Ah, perfect. If I still breathe, I still fight.
And now I've tempted a mage, I can do things with it.
That went well.
Oh! Our hope still burns.
Now I can fight of wind and it will do some good damage. Yes, please attack the mage. Oh, see, he's not tempted anymore because well, they got distracted by the others. Can't move.
For the greater good.
You start killing some units, is what we need to do. If I can kill some units, then there's still hope for me yet. Right, let's do double items. And use a stone of some kind. Yeah, ice stone on you, which kills you. Then an ice stone on these two, which kills that guy.
It wasn't meant
I'm
to
sorry.
end here.
Oh, let me return the favor. Yes.
Good. Yeah, you sanctuary, but I sunfall.
Consume you.
So
For a better world.
another man dead.
Hold firm.
Give them through. Hit these guys with a 3.
By my spear.
They can try and heal, but as I leave people dying, it's actually it's working, which is the strangest thing.
Our dealings are over.
So it comes to battle.
It's working.
This is my way of doing
Put a battle there.
Where's your next?
Okay. Give them another target.
No, not Lionel. My turn.
It's annoying enough that they're...
Is this how it ends?
Yeah, okay. I think the game thinks it's now impossible for me to win,
For the greater good.
which may well be true.
This may hurt. Allow
But
me.
it's not impossible.
It's time.
It's improbable, not impossible.
This is my way of doing things.
Where's your next?
Who's got the least health that I can help kill?
Hold your applause.
Bit of a bind, this.
Okay. We really can't afford to lose you, so... let's do this.
This should do it.
Keep me alive a little bit
Well,
longer.
congratulations are in order.
Maybe it's my hopeless optimism, but I do think we can somehow win.
I will end this.
Right, just wait again.
Ouch!
We're gonna need the world's biggest sunfall.
I'll give it my best. I've got it.
You move forward for any reason, you die. Okay,
Let the show begin!
just keep attacking for now.
Hold your applause! I did it!
Come on, then.
Now be brave.
What are you and your
You have my
cups about?
gratitude.
He's got enough
I
magic to
fight
attack
for
again.
peace.
Right, now we've got a 3 cast sunfall. It's not doing enough yet, so I'm going to wait another turn. While the others start to move forward. Piccoletta has a surprisingly large amount of HP, considering.
So it comes to battle.
Okay, so constriction net in a minute. We're moving up.
What should I do?
We're moving over here. We're decoying. Also over here. Bring them into
Now
path
it's my turn.
for them to do
This should do it.
the four strength
Allow me.
sunfall, which I'm going to put here. So when they come into attack next turn, they're going to struggle. Now stop being clever. You're not allowed.
So it comes to battle.
No one said you're allowed to be smart. So unlike Final Fantasy Tactics, unfortunately, because I can't put things on units,
Now it's my turn.
because I can't put things on units, I have to just accept that the Sunfall is going to not work.
The flames consume you.
It just doesn't, yeah. So I guess you kind of need to manipulate the turn order to be more useful.
Now it's my
Yeah, I'm
turn.
kind of fucking this up in all kinds of ways, but I'm not going to let it end until I decide it's ending.
So it comes to battle.
I saw right through you.
I can do this.
Ladder 2. Nice. It's going to hurt.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Right, so. I'm going to wait for just a normal scorch. I've learnt my lesson.
Just gotta do it. Saw right through you.
I've learnt my lesson. You're going to get the double hit.
They got me.
What do I do? I've got it.
Okay, you're going to do what
Let
you
me
need to
show
do.
you what I've learned.
By blazing chains you.
Stay right there.
And then we're back over here. You can't hit me, so it's fine. You're going to sanctuary
gotta do
whatever.
it.
It's large
Better
HP.
keep tricks up my sleeve. Well, congratulations are in order.
Okay. Come and attack me. That's what I
What do
thought.
I do? Perfect.
Okay,
I fight for peace.
they're on the way. Okay, I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to do. If I win, it'll be against the odds. Rather than because of something good.
Stay out of my way.
You little bitch.
That was close.
Allow me.
The game is trying to help me. Even though it knows that really I should have died a long time ago.
Just gotta do it.
Yes, whatever. Mage is dead.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Spig Manan is coming up. If a blazing chains you, you will die. It's now a 2v2.
For a better world.
One healer, one attacking unit. I've got one healer, one attacking unit. But
This should do it.
I am a human, and they are AI. So surely I will be able to win.
2 actions.
You can heal yourself all you want.
Come on, then.
You see, now I can come and attack you. He's going to come and improve his strength, okay. So, I've got to be careful. The game is not free. They have slams and things.
Now it's my turn. Well, that worked.
You're going to do whatever you need to do.
I will end this.
Or not. Why not? You're dead. See you later. So I made my life easier by picking worse units, but the beauty of a game like this is that you can still win.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Feisty, aren't we?
I will end this.
Which is great. I love that.
Now it's my turn.
Bonk.
I will end this.
I could just pillars of fire. See you later. Jesus. Way to make life harder on yourself, Joey. It was worth it. I have no regrets. No regrets at all. Not a one. Don't be a stranger. I won't. What did that do to the roster? I mean, I'm sure there's still two... Yeah, lots of them are still very weak, but... Stronger? We got stronger. Hello. There's not going to be many things left. I should buy 7 of these just to get my stock back up. And 6, let's say like 16 of these. Everything else is whatever. I don't use items that often, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Now, kudos, merchant. Archibald. Could we please buy... an Electrum. Because I want to upgrade my gear. And you're the man to do it. I can even then get even more damage. Yes. Yes. Like I said, he's coming to every fight from now on, so Maxwell's the man. He died, but I did kind of leave him out to his own devices. Frederica decides to cook a meal for Savonara, but even the best laid plans can go awry.
Do you have a moment, Sheila?
Oh, Frederica. Is something the matter?
Well, I invited Serenoa to have dinner with me tonight.
That's wonderful. Are you cooking for him?
I am. I've been practicing with the book you gave me. I was hoping to finally show him what I've learned.
Then allow me to help. What are you making?
A warm soup full of meatballs. A hearty, meaty, savory stew to tickle the tongue and sate the stomach. Or so the book describes it.
That sounds like quite a mouthful, in more ways than one.
The author is rather verbose, yes. Anyhow, I also want to make an appetizer. Might you be able to lend a hand?
Cooking is hardly my specialty, but say no more. I'd love to.
Okay, so now here we go.
Oh dear.
This is disappointing, to say the least.
And we're almost out of time. Serenoa will be back any minute now.
Excuse me, Lady Frederica. Lord Serenoa has just sent word that he has been held up at a meeting. He says there is a chance he may not even return tonight.
I see. Thank you for letting me know.
It sounds like your dinner may get postponed.
A blessing in disguise. It gives us time to cook this again and do it right this time.
Lord Serenoa may not even return tonight.
But there is a chance he might. And I refuse to disappoint him. Would you help me, Gila?
Of course, Frederica. I shall do my very best to see this through with you.
I cannot thank you enough.
But yeah, Sunfall is a really good move.
The vegetables are done, though they are a far cry from perfect.
The meatballs are ready too. Now all we have to do is stew them.
Frederica, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
It appears we've run out of time.
I was on my way here when something urgent came to my attention. I apologize for returning so late. I know we were supposed to have dinner tonight.
I am just happy you're here. Besides, I am the one who should apologize. I wanted to cook you a meal, but failed terribly on my first attempt, so it isn't yet ready. I'm sorry, Serenoa.
Don't look so down, Frederica. I was delighted when you asked me to share a meal. Now that I'm back, why don't I help you with the food?
Serenoa.
I mean, he's like a mega king, Chad, right? Like, Sono is just incredible.
Thank you again for inviting me. I'm overjoyed we could spend this time together.
As am I. I enjoyed cooking with you as well.
The time we spend together is very precious to me. I regret that my duties have been keeping us apart lately. But when I noticed the sky was even more beautiful than ever this night, I hurried home, hoping we could gaze upon its beauty together.
It's strange. When I was in Aesfrost, I would look up at the same sky. But it felt so much colder there. The stars seemed as if frozen. They did not twinkle the way they do now that I am with you, Serenoa.
Frederica, promise me that you will always stay by my side. I need you, now more than ever.
Of course, Serenoa. I wish to gaze up at the same sky, sit beneath the same moon, and walk the same path you do. Together, forever and always.
Okay. Well, I could end the episode and say, oh, this is it. I'm going to keep going until I actually have a battle. Frederica hears the voices of the people as she walks the city streets. I told you, 2 hour long, baby.
There are more who accepted Aesfrost's rule than I imagined.
Glenbrook's history is long. Yet, that is why hierarchy and precedent hold sway. This is a stubborn land, my lady, not given to easy change. Though Archduke Gustadolf, acting in the name of freedom, granted privilege after privilege to the powerful. For people used to Glenbrook's rigid customs, I suppose that sort of change must have been too seductive to resist.
Perhaps. But his freedom was naught but greed and cruelty.
Lady Frederica, I've been searching everywhere for you.
A Wolffort messenger. Did you run all this way? What's happened?
My lady, I hail from Castle Wolffort, bearing tidings of Lord Simo.
Has he awakened?
He has. He is in high spirits and recovering well. And he is most pleased to hear of the capital's recapture. He bids you visit Castle Wolffort so he can honor you himself.
Oh, I must bring these glad tidings to Serenoa at once. How long it has been since I've seen him smile.
There is one more bit of news I have for you, my lady, but it is not so happy.
Is there some sort of trouble in the Wolffort domain?
Bandits are laying waste to the Rosellan village. To our shame, Castle Wolffort does not have enough soldiers to stop this. We would beg Lord Serenoa's wisdom in this matter.
The enemy must be powerful indeed. We cannot leave the Rosellan village defenseless.
Let us inform the others. Messenger, with us.
Well, well. Things are about to get interesting.
Milo, what are you thinking? Roland takes steps to rebuild the Crown City, but Patriot and the Royalists have other ideas. She. There's always some fucking ulterior angle going on here.
The coronation ceremony. Certainly there are more important matters to focus on right now.
A coronation is important to assuage the people's fears and restore their faith, besides which it is the Royalists' most fervent wish. A kingdom is only truly as strong as people believe it to be, and right now the world believes Glenbrook weak. The ceremony will be a display to the contrary.
Is this truly the remedy our situation calls for? Right now I imagine the people care only for where their next hot meal will come from.
Rest assured, sire, House Wolffort will see your subjects shan't go hungry. But trust me when I say nothing will hasten Glenbrook's return to her former glory so much as announcing the return of Regna's rightful heir. To win your subjects' hearts, you need do nothing but ascend to your position upon the throne.
You mean sit my royal backside on a fancy chair?
In a manner of speaking. A king's duty is first and foremost serving as his kingdom's symbol. You needn't trouble yourself with day-to-day governance. We will assume that burden. After all, you have only just been crowned.
There will be no ceremony. The people will tell us what they need, and you will listen to them, Patriot. That is my command.
As you wish, King Roland.
How fare things, Huette? Have the relief supplies been given to those who need it?
Well, we had received a sizable shipment of goods from Hyzant, but there are complaints. It seems very few of those goods have made it into the hands of the people.
And why is that?
We aren't certain, though apparently Patriot and the Royalists involve themselves with the distribution.
Damn those Royalists! They cannot be left to their own devices.
One rule for me and one rule for thee. Oh, I distribute. Oh, it turns out 70% of the goods come to us. That's interesting. Oh. With Glenbrook reclaimed and Aesfrost dealt a heavy blow, Hyzant takes the opportunity to make a strategic move.
House Wolfort and Minister Exham's forces have reclaimed the Crown City. And not only that, they have dealt a heavy blow to the Aesfrosti forces in killing Thallus and other commanding officers.
We couldn't have hoped for a better outcome.
Oh, to see Gustadolf's face when he hears the news. Now he'll have no choice but to come crawling to us on hands and knees, begging for salt. Though, this could be our chance to crush the duchy once and for all.
Just because they are licking their wounds does not make them easy prey. They still have their iron, after all.
Ha! Iron. We can get iron. All we need do is make Glenbrook hand over the Grand Norzellian mines to us. A paltry price to pay for our bountiful aid in their restoration of the Crown City.
The Grand Norzellian mines. The spark that lit the flame of Aesfrost's aggression. But why go through the trouble to seize an iron source when they have all the iron they could ever need? I should have Milo look into the matter.
Minister Idor?
Well, regardless, we control the salt. I say we bide our time until Aesfrost admits they are defeated. Besides, Glenbrook seeks our aid in their reconstruction efforts, do they not?
Yes. King Roland and Minister Serenoa have both asked for help, and sent reports detailing the extent of the damage to the Crown City.
Send forth a veritable bounty. To Minister Serenoa of the Saintly Seven, that is.
Ah, yes. A show of the goddess's grace to the people, and as a wedge to drive between him and the king.
Aesfrost, Glenbrook. They will both be ours before long.
I'm not so sure about that, Chief. Not so sure about that at all. The paths before House Wolfort diverge, meaning they will have to go their separate ways for the first time. Which way will Serenoa take? Which way will he go? Whoa! Sorry. This episode could be more like 3 hours long again, I realise.
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. This information will be invaluable as we proceed with reconstruction. There is also happy word from Castle Wolfort. My Lord Father is awake. They say he is recovering apace and is already up and walking.
Those are glad tidings indeed.
He says he would like to see us and hear of all that has passed while he was taken ill.
Then what are we waiting for? I'll saddle the horses.
Would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Rosellan village.
Jerome and his folk are there. They can handle a few mangy thieves, surely.
Not according to the messenger. The bandits are proving a formidable foe.
Which is why they have asked us for aid.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists of filching relief supplies.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least, and I would ask for Wolfort's assistance.
I see. Well, we were just discussing what we ought to do next. Allow me to explain the 3 courses of action before us. 1. Return to Castle Wolfort as my Lord Father requests. 2. Defend the Rosellan village from bandits. Or 3. Remain in the capital to investigate the royalists.
Lord Simon has recovered. What splendid news. If I could only go to him myself and thank him for all House Wolfort has done. But I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal. Too many hold the royal family in contempt as it is.
That may be the case, But now that Lord Simon has awoken, someone must make sure he is healthy and apprise him of recent events. I would go to Castle Wolfort, Lord Serenoa, if it pleases you.
My heart breaks for the Rosellan village. Let me go to its defense, even if I must go alone.
I cannot allow that. It's far too dangerous a task for one person.
Well, I would have the Wolfort soldiers with me, of course. Besides, do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do. You were being assailed by rogues at the port.
If you hadn't been there, who knows what would have become of me. But I am not as weak now as I was then. I am stronger, enough that I shall bring no dishonor to House Wolfort's name. My lord, have faith in me. Let me do this.
Very well.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters, separately.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once. We can only choose one path to take. Bring the scales of conviction.
Bring me the scales, for I much desire to not have to make a choice myself. I cannot help but feel restless. We have claimed the Crown City and all begun restoration efforts. There should be no question as to what needs to be done here, and yet something has me unsettled. Are you heading out, my lord? I am. I'd like to go outside and see what's happening. I must admit I'm deeply fascinated by you, Lord Sonora. That a lord turned saint who went back his kingdom from Aesfrost clutches and saw the prince back to his throne. I can only wonder how your people will welcome such a hero home. Pray allow me to accompany you, my lord. If I go to Wolfort, I suppose Mila will be coming with me. She's coming too. I can use that as a ploy. They won't be watching what you're doing if they're watching what I'm doing. I think that King Roland was alive all this time. Your house has my utmost respect for helping reclaim the capital. My allegiance to the royal family shall not waver, not now or ever. Cool. Back at the gardens for the first time in a long time as well. Just tap in A, don't mind me. Rapid tap in A. Look for shinies. You gotta look for shinies. Hello. The royalists, along with Minister Patriot himself, are having to rebuild the capital. We must reverse all the changes that Aesfrost has wrought and see the Crown City back to its former glory. I know that there are many problems facing the kingdom now, but as royalists, I'm more than happy to take care of everything. If you want our trust, tell us everything you learned about Aesfrost under their rule. I wish I could, my lord, but Archduke Gustav heard us doing only the most menial of tasks. There isn't anything I can tell you. I should have suspected as much. There's no way Gustav would tell anything to those he couldn't trust. I do remember one thing, though. Mr. Patriot said that Lady Erica always wanted fresh fruit and wine brought to her room. I see. Thank you for your help. If you want trust, tell us what you know. I don't know anything. Ah, very well. Have a good day. That's how that conversation went. I saw it as I was running low. We must restore trade with Hyzan as soon as possible. As one of the 77, is there anything you can do? We must have King Roland's permissions before we can act. In the meantime, we can share a portion of Wolfort's store with the Crown City. Thank you, sir. The people will be ever so grateful. But if you wouldn't mind, could you please keep this a secret from His Majesty? At ease. This is the sake of the kingdom. I know we won't mind in the least. Yes, sir. Oh. Yeah, put my mind at ease, Lord Wolfort. I cannot thank you enough. Sometimes you press one button and the game is like, oh, did you want to skip the entire text in your whole bloodline? No. I hear some bandits were spotted on the outskirts of the Rosellan village. Rumour has it they're led by some father and daughter duo. What were their names again? A father and daughter. That sounds like Travis and Trish. What could they be after? Family banditry. Lord Sono, I've heard great things about you. You were appointed one of the Saintly Seven and even demonstrated your prowess as Lord of a High House in battle. How should we royalists address you from now on? Just Sereno is fine. Lord Sereno if you must. I find it odd that there's no items at all. I just can't This doesn't sit right. Oh. Aha. This is why you check. But that means there is definitely more to find. And I've been a fool. I don't know if I'd like to. I don't think I'd like to be a noble. Obviously, the power and influence is good, but the fucking formalities of everything would just do my head in. It really would just rub me up the wrong way, and within short order as well. I'd be sick of it within a fucking week. But I guess it depends on how you were brought up as well. Like, if you were brought up to expect that sort of thing and live in that world, then you'd probably be more used to it. But I was not, and so am not. An amulet of immunity sounds like a great thing to have. Okay, right. Be right back, see you in a second. Okay, I'm back. Right. Will you be returning, my lord? I will. So what's the right answer, do we think? We should help the Zellans, because we helped them before, but Frederica and Gila already will go. I can't convince Roland to stay. My best bet is to try and convince Anna and Eredor to come with me to Wolfort. I think we should go to Wolfort. I haven't seen Lord Simon for ages. I can't see he's finally back in Glenbrook's hands, but our work's far from over. What do you think we should go from here, lad? I wish to return home and tell father of our victory. I should have seen that one coming, so why Wolfort, eh? If both Roland and I investigate, we're bound to draw people's attentions, the royalists included. Can't deny that, you two won't be doing any sneaking together, that's for sure. And if you aren't careful, you might make yourself a few enemies in the process. It might be best to leave this in Roland's hands for now. The only question is whether the boy can resolve this on his own or not.
Further.
To be honest, I think going back to Wolfort is what's best for us right now. Right. Anna, you around? You wet, hello. We may have freed the capital from Aesfrost's clutches, but there's still so much work to be done. And so remember, the King's Guard will stay and help unify the Crown City. But you will do it. I wish to return home and tell father our victory. I see, if you wish to return to Wolfort. My father's just recently regained consciousness, so I'll let him know of our accomplishments myself. I cannot tell you how relieved I am to hear of Lord Simon's recovery. I imagine you must be excited to tell him everything's transpired as well. There'll be no shortage of incidents to regale him with, that much is certain. I can see now why you would return to the Wolfort domain instead. Roland? I'll remain here in the capital, but you needn't worry about me. Mr. Cyber, you need to be friend. Roland has already chosen that path. Gila? Things are slowly settling down in the capital. Right now would be the perfect time to pay the Rosellan village a visit. The rumours of bandits are clearly troubling her. Perhaps you could help put her mind at ease. I wish to return home and tell father of victory. You wish to return to Wolfort, my lord? If we go to Wolfort, Milo is likely to come with us. We can take this chance to learn more about her. Do you think Hyacinth is scheming something and using her to that end? I'm one of the 7 now. I do not think they mean us any harm, but it would be wise for us not to let our guard down. But of course, we're still unbelievers. It would serve us well to be vigilant of the Holy State's movements, and having Milo right close might shed some light on their
I
intentions.
require some time to
I understand your concerns for your home, my lord. If that were only an issue, the decision would be an easy one. Alas. Alas, 'tis not. And therefore, get fucked, I guess. I'm not going to be able to convince Frederica. If the rumours of bandits are true, then Jerome and the others might be in danger. I must go to the village to see how my people are faring. I'm going to the village. It's fine. Benedict, as the steward of House Wolford, it's my duty to let Lord Simon know what happened while he was ill. Benedict has already chosen a path. But Anna... Hello.
Lord Serenade.
We finally managed to move out the Aesfrost forces in the capital. But it seems our busy days are not over yet. Now we must decide which issue requires our attention most. I wish to return home and tell father of our victory. He would have us return to Wolford, my lord. If we go to Wolford, Milo is likely to follow. It would be best for us to keep an eye on her.
Certainly.
After reclaiming the capital, House Wolford gained more acclaim than even the Holy State had anticipated. There's a chance Milo has been given orders by Hyacinth to investigate the Wolford domain. We mustn't leave her to her own devices. It would be wise to keep a close eye on her. I understand your concerns for her home, and yet... Well, I've given it my best shot. Okay. Let's go.
It is time to cast our votes.
The question is, do I think that Frederica can handle the bandits on her own? I'd like to believe so with the help of the soldiers and the Vizellans. Do I believe that Roland can handle this on his own? Yes, because it's not going to turn into a massive fight. It's going to turn into a political intrigue. Going back to Wolfort doesn't require any soldiers. I could technically do it on my own, but there must be a reason why he wants everyone to come. It's time to cast our votes.
We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Roland, Benedict, and Frederica will do what they want. Most of them would listen to reason on my decisions, so...
I agree.
I stand with you, my lord. You'll lead House Wolfort to where it belongs. Anna?
You have my vote.
After much deliberation, I've decided to let your convictions lead us. You wet?
I have faith in you.
I was uncertain, but I trust your judgment, Lord Serenora. And Everdor.
You won me over.
I've got no good reason to displease you, lad. You have my vote. Yes. Yes. Good. Wonderful.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
We return home to Papa.
The way forward is decided. We return to the Wolfort domain with Benedict, and inform Father that we have reclaimed the capital.
But Frederica and Roland can do what they want to do. That's fine.
I must return to the Wolfort domain, to my father's side.
Lord Simon will be most pleased to see you, I am certain.
Of course. Fulfill your duty to your father. I shall see to things in the capital.
And I shall attend to the Rosellan village. Please give Lord Simo my best.
Oh, Lord Serenoa, you are returning home? What perfect timing. I was thinking of heading to the Wolfort domain myself. Might I accompany you?
Milo, how'd you sneak into the castle?
Oh, let's just say I have my ways. You might find the companionship of such a capable woman a boon on the road.
I know not what her aims are, my lord, but I do know she will be easier to watch by your side.
Yes.
Indeed. All right, Milo, you may come. But you'll be put to work for the household. Understood?
Of course, my lord.
Then this is farewell for now. King Roland, Frederica, until our reunion in the capital.
Roland and Frederica have left the party. That's fine. I've got mages out my arse. It's all good. A banner's worth completed. Save your game? Yes. I will. Let's save over here. That took a while, didn't it? I had a lot of character stories to go through.
With the capital once more under their control, the members of House Wolffort disperse to the various corners of the domain. Roland, for his part, works to rid the Crown City of his political enemies. Frederica repairs to the Rosellan village. Serenoa, Benedict, and the others, meanwhile, make a triumphant return to Castle Wolffort, where Lord Simon eagerly awaits their arrival.
When our paths part.
Hark! The young rulers have returned.
You're back! You're back! You made it!
Show some respect, lad. They've driven Aesfrost from our lands and brought the kingdom back from the brink. And one of them is no less than one of High Zant's saintly 7.
Dare I say, an achievement greater than Lord Simon ending the Salt-Iron War. Fills me with pride enough to think I've done it myself.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lord King. I didn't mean it.
You've done nothing wrong. Address me as you please. I thank you one and all for your efforts in seeing us through to victory.
Oh, you are too gracious, my lord.
As is the Hierophant, who saw fit to bless us with a boatload of salt. And all thanks to you, Lord Serenoa.
The Hierophant, you say?
Wow! That's amazing!
Isn't it just? Bold is the nation that besmirches House Wolffort's honor now.
I reckon not even the king himself would speak ill of us now.
Course not. It was this lad what made that mask-wearing coward of a prince the king.
All hail House Wolffort.
All hail Mr. Lord.
But that's not really what I feel, though.
Serenoa is truly a man of the people.
And he's got the might to defend him. He's earned their trust.
And so he may as well be king. I must say I do appreciate a powerful man. Perhaps I should cast my lot in with the future rather than the past.
The cowardly prince they refer to is King Roland, no doubt.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
I pray that's all it is. High Zant's overtures are most bold. They mean to lure us in.
Indeed. I see this to be true. Oh, we can keep going. Right. Svarog receives a summons from Gustadolf, however, and though the Saint 7 praise House Wolffort for their glorious victory, they know they must ever be vigilant. Because, bitch, I'm coming. Svarog, what's going on with you, buddy? I thought you were dead.
Lord Svarog, you've been summoned to the capital with regard to the death snow. How long do you intend to defy the Archduke's orders?
I've no time for his trifling inquiries, now that Glenbrook has been wrested from our hold. I fear an assault on the duchy is imminent. We must fortify Twins Gate.
Such an order would be mine to give, not yours.
Begone! I was a fool to think you could protect the duchy's lands.
The Archduke shall render his judgment.
Damn his judgment, and everything it has wrought! Leaving that fool Thalys in charge of Glenbrook brought this upon us.
I shall pass your words on to him, then.
See that you do, messenger boy. And let him know that if he wishes for me to follow his orders, he will speak the truth, and nothing but.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, what happened with the Saintly Seven right now? They think Sono is really cool, but he's also pretty dangerous. Just how I like it.
Once proud Aesfrost has been laid low, and Prince Roland installed as King of Glenbrook. Perhaps now they understand how powerful we are.
There is yet more good news. We have coaxed enough power from the Elfric to power the automaton.
Oh, have the spoils of war ever been so great?
A question House Wolfort no doubt asks themselves. Are you not troubled by their gains? The people of Glenbrook rally around their newly returned hero as we speak. I fear we have unwittingly created an enemy to rival Aesfrost, or worse.
Which is precisely why I have sent Milo to watch their every move. We shall be informed of any plots against us in due course.
And you are content to trust this, Milo?
What does it matter if I trust her? The goddess shall render final judgment to any and all traitors.
Be they spies, or one of the Saintly Seven.
Indeed. May we never live to witness such a tragedy.
I'm still not sure the Hierophant's even real. I think it's just Edor. It's always been Edor. So Manoa returns triumphant to Wolfort and makes for his father's chambers to see him at once. Father! I'm home!
How fares my father?
He is most lucid, my lord, though asleep at the moment. I fear the malady has sapped much of his strength.
I see.
It's not all doom and gloom, though. Word of your recent exploits lifted his spirits considerably. He cannot wait to hold a feast and praise you before the entire house.
Ha! May he forget he said that upon waking.
You should accept the honor with grace, my lord. He is your father, after all.
I would gladly accept, of course. Even hearing secondhand that he takes pride in my efforts threatens to swell my head.
That evening,
the young lord has reclaimed Glenbrook, Lady Destra. He fought as valiantly as Simon or Regna. Would you were here to witness it.
Forgive me, Benedict.
No, forgive me, Lord Serenoa. I shall take my leave.
Nonsense. You are the reason I stand here today, and I would tell Mother that myself. I bid you stay.
How very gracious of you. I owe much to Lord Simon and Lady Destra. They filled my life with purpose. They left you in my charge. But you have already demonstrated your power for all the realm to see. You now walk on your own 2 feet. I have no doubt you can lead Norzelia into a glorious new era of peace and prosperity, with King Roland by your side.
Speak frankly, Benedict. What is it you wish to say?
I have done all I can for you, Lord Serenoa. I will resign following the evening's festivities. Anna shall take my place if it pleases you.
You would leave me unmoored at a time like this?
I know the time is not ideal, but your father is not long for this world. I would repay my debt to him by caring for him in his final days. After that, I shall stand watch over their eternal resting place and regale them with tales of your great deeds.
I see there shall be no swaying you. My gratitude for you flows like the mighty Norzelia River. Even so, I would ask for a moment more to make up my mind.
Understood, my lord. Then let us return to the castle and prepare for the evening's feast.
Okay. A banquet is held to celebrate Serenoa's recent victory, and one of the guests is eager to speak with him. In Castle Wolfort. That's my castle now, motherfucker.
This is quite the gathering.
Each and every one of them eager to get to know you better to advance their own ends. Be on your guard.
Okay.
I shouldn't think that would be necessary. Father has gathered those he trusts most to lend me their aid. For that, I am grateful. Whatever the case, we mustn't keep them waiting.
I thank you kindly for the invitation, Lord Serenoa. Or shall I address you as Glenbrook's savior?
Ha! You needn't go that far, no.
I disagree. Your accomplishments speak for themselves. Power becomes you. It makes you alluring to people such as myself. Pray, let me accompany you for the evening and beyond.
I shall need a moment to consider your most gracious offer.
It's a thing of beauty when they grow up. Hey, Benedict?
It is, and yet it can leave one feeling strangely bereft.
Aye, well, that's fatherhood for you.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, Patriot's there, fucking little shit. As House Lord, I should go and greet our guests. Hello, sir. As Wolfort's devotion to the crown truly knows no bounds. It's an honour to be in your presence, my lord. I hope that Glenbrook gives you relying on both you and Minister Patriot in the years to come. Lord Simon said he'd be coming to tonight's banquet. He should be arriving any moment now. Sir? You seem at odds. You okay? Hi, Gila. I didn't expect to see so many people here. It appears House Wolfort's deeds have been heard far and wide. Always checking the doorway. Ooh, a little bit of the sneaky reserves. Hello. I heard about your battle at Whitehome Castle, my lord. I should have expected no less of one of the Saintly Seven. I look forward to seeing what you can do for our great goddess. Yeah. Whatever. I think there's something at the end of the balcony. Hang on. Yep, more money. Thank you. Hello. Whitehome Castle was reclaimed thanks to you, Lord Wolfort. I doubt King Roland could have accomplished that on his own. We can live our lives in peace thanks to you, my lord. Anna? I am honoured to serve a lord so beloved by his people. It's been some time since this castle felt so alive. I got so absorbed in the moment, he often even got I was on duty. To tell the truth, I'm a little worried about doing business in the Crown City. The nobles do nothing but grovel and hold each other back, maybe in a bid to line their own pockets. I feel it'll be so much safer working here in Wolfort. Once your father gets here, why not keep him company? I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to have you beside him. Overjoyed doesn't sound like a good thing, to me at least. Added Victory Feast program to notes. Hello. I'm still in awe that Minister Petra would dare show his face around here. It is only a matter of time before King Roland exposes the royalist crime in the capital. I was surprised to see how loved House Wolford is by his people. Perhaps there will come a day when I address you as something greater than a lord. Bloodstone is honoured to meet the revered saviour of the kingdom. The rumours of your great deeds have reached even my ears. I take it your vassals to get in their well-deserved rest now? Vassals? Well, you mean, as if to say I didn't do this on my own, or didn't do this with my own people. Benedict? Hello. Word of Lord Simon's recovery has lifted the people's spirits. Word that everyone were rejoicing, while people throughout the kingdom are singing your praises, there are others who despise your sudden rise to prominence. Now that we've reclaimed the Crown City, what would you do next, my lord? I would prioritise the protection of the domain. Our fight is not yet over. I'm certain your father will be pleased to hear you say so. You are wise in your judgment, my lord. If I may, Benedict, how do you see the situation in the Crown City in battles ahead? It will take some time for order to be restored to the capital, but such is inevitable after what has befallen it. And as you said, our fight is not yet over. Someone will take action sooner than not. We must be vigilant, never ready to respond. Indeed. Good evening, Lord Wolfort. My sincerest congratulations on your recent accomplishments. Thank you, Minister Patriot, but I could not have achieved any of it without my vassals or soldiers. In any case, I'm deeply honoured that you have come to greet me personally. Perhaps there's something on your mind. There is, but we can save it for another time. For now, please enjoy the banquet. You are most gracious, my lord. Tonight is the night for all to share in the glory of your victory. I know that there is much work to be done in the future, but for tonight, I'll do as you asked and enjoy myself. I want to tell you you're fucked, but I don't want to tell you right now, because you might get suspicious. So, you are fucked, but not this second. Now to wait for father.
Lord Simon lives!
Haven't seen him in ages. He looks well. Thank the stars.
Let me take your hand.
I can manage on my own, my boy. I've not felt this good in some time. But I shall want you by my side the rest of the evening, that I may hear of your exploits in full.
Nothing would make me happier, Father.
I thank you all for gathering to celebrate with me House Wolfort's victories. Against all odds, my son and his stalwart allies have reclaimed the kingdom of Glenbrook. I felt a great weight lifted from my shoulders as I watched him grow into a worthy heir.
Just so if this happens in the future, no, I called it. People when they're very ill, sometimes, and it's more often than you think, get like a second wind right before they die. of like they suddenly feel really well and then they just go. Like their body trying to give them something to feel good about for a moment.
I dare say I've never been so proud. Permit me the indulgence of offering a toast to my son, my pride and...
Hannah!
Huh?
Father!
Assassins.
Great. Simone is attacked by an assassin and chaos ensues. Milo and the others work together to protect him. Right, first, encampment. We've got to check if there's another battle. I've got to check. I know it's not really the time or place, but there isn't. Okay, sorry, carry on. Carry on. Right. We will protect. I mean, it's a bit late. Assassin's already tried to stab him. If I didn't protect him, do you think you'd have just been killed?
Eyes on me, Father. Steady yourself.
Let my guard down. But it takes more than that to fell Simone Walfort.
Then more you shall have.
Not today.
Thank you, Milo.
Save your breath. We're not rid of the assassins.
Kill them, Milo.
Gladly.
Kill them all. We shan't have a chance like this again. Patriot! What are you?
You traitorous cur!
Milo joined your forces. Like straight up actually joined me. A bewitching and battle-tested dancer inflicts varieties of status elements on our foes and slips gracefully between enemy units. Well, no Roland and Frederica opens up my options a little bit. Don't allow Simone to fall. 10 units. Everyone who's here is recommended? Yes.
I'll do my best.
I wonder why you'd recommend Azana and not kill everything with magic Nav. Yeah, both my archers on here.
If I need your
Also, I'm going to
approval.
take a healer with me, obviously. Are you crazy? Yeah, these two have to come. Heart Stealer and Evade Detection. Instinct. Yeah, it gets better evasion when people are nearby. Okay. Benedict has Dragon Shield, and he is in this fight, isn't he? No, he's not. Cheat! Okay, it doesn't matter. Right. Who's at the front? I guess Maxwell, since he's here. I mean, Jens isn't going to be super useful, but the reason why it's okay to bring Milo at the back is because she can jump. Alright, here's the battle for the episode. I thought it would be a bit later than this, but here we are. Patriots, Gambit. Is he in the fight? Yes, he is. The battle begins.
The Wolforts are a blight upon this land. A blight I will see cleansed.
Your treachery ends here, Patriot! On my house's honor, I swear!
Come what may, I have to see that Lord Simon and the boy live.
Patriot and his ilk must die. Keep my father alive at all costs.
Here I come.
Hello, it's me, the Vanguard staff, wielding Boyo of Truth. In this case, I do think we want to fleet footage straight away.
Sensational.
Let's start doing some good things with it.
I shall protect you.
Let's kill these curs, as you call them. Start attacking the archers. Can you jump down? Yes, you can. Now, and they're assassins, so they can, of course, act again.
Let's play.
Right, so these guys need to die as soon as possible then, really.
Take this.
Because if they don't die,
Leave
they're just gonna like
everything to me.
super attack everyone.
Just for you.
You'll pay for this.
Legit, you have an
You're
archer.
holding Glenbrook back, Wolfert. Strike true, my guy.
Ow. That's some aggressive shit.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Okay. Let's sweeping slash both of them.
I'll make this quick.
You won't beat me!
Everdor, come up and provoke the lads.
Come and get me! Look at me!
Neither of them
learn.
give a shit. Unfortunate.
No, I cannot fall here. It is not my time.
Count on me.
Well, you see, you don't have to worry about that. Because I'm going to restore you to full health.
Here you
I'm in
go.
your debt.
It's for the people.
I'll give it my best.
Lord Simone will certainly help as well. Now, these guys are pretty strong. Let's just block them in, I guess.
I shall do what I can.
Right, what I wanted to do... get someone to go after my turn. Simon already goes next. And I guess he's going to be incredibly strong, is my feeling.
Victory goes to the Queen.
Watch me work.
Let's make Nara faster.
House Wolfort shall persevere! Yeah! This is good.
Ow. You missed, you fool.
You've done it now!
You cannot impede progress!
Indeed. Let's try and tempt. It's a 1 1/4 chance of working. Which is why it annoys me when it doesn't work. But that's not how life works. You can't just be upset that something didn't work. And there's no no guarantee that it will work.
They got me.
Probably shouldn't have turned my back to it.
Must hold firm.
Let's restore.
You're a lifesaver.
I will. Change my mind. I'm going to run over here and heal.
It's come to this. None of you will survive this.
I'm a fool. Magnificent.
I can't block everyone all the time.
Hey! You are so naive.
You get to attack once, it's fine. Ow.
This can't be!
There's a lot of pain coming around.
Oh, that must have hurt. Well, congratulations are in order.
These aren't so, like, strong units, but they are, like, elite troops.
You poor
Cut
thing.
you off.
Defeat is not an option.
Which is pretty spooky.
Death from above.
Hit for
I'll do my
118.
utmost.
And I have to kill everyone to win. Which is a problem.
Watch me work.
There you go. Get some of that down, yeah. Now I can go
Thank
next.
you. Here I come.
Okay, so again. I wish to inflict damage on my foes.
I did it!
Let's put back here.
Close.
You will strike Port Sonoa
House Wolford
at your own
shall
peril.
persevere!
Too slow. That hit
all
the
you
mark.
got?
Okay. The fight is progressing.
You're in. Gotcha.
You're dead. But the more enemies I kill, the better it is. Obviously.
For one and all.
I'm in your debt.
One step closer to our hope.
So it comes to battle.
Can't hope to always win. But I can hope to at least put up a fight.
You cannot impede progress.
Hit someone if you want. Not going to get very far.
We all have our weaknesses.
I want to try. Even just getting one of these units on my side will help a great deal.
I threw off.
You died.
They got me.
I shall protect you.
Right, okay. What's the best bet? Probably just to like try and attack.
Your defense
Just as I planned.
Housebot is dead.
How embarrassing.
What we can hope to do is sort of absorb their time.
For the greater good. Here you go. Here you go.
We've got healers and stuff, so we can do things.
I need this. For my kith and kin.
Let yourself take more damage again.
Time for some sorcery.
Okay. I wouldn't do for a bit of help. Okay, hang on. They're gonna kill all of us if we don't do something about it.
Broken yet?
To the point where if I don't do something, then I'm definitely gonna lose, so...
Perfect. I really feel like I've grown.
Shall we begin?
I think it's better to actually... Well, if I try and cure, who's it gonna say to cure? The three of us.
I'm behind you.
My thanks.
And then we're back here so we can start healing.
Come at me.
Everdor can do this.
Come on. Yeah, gotcha.
Then Lord Simone will actually, hopefully, kill the enemy.
This is it. For
Nothing he's doing is working. God damn you, Lionel.
I had a vision.
I must hold firm.
Okay. This is worth it. To deal with you is worth it.
I pray this was not my only chance to destroy them. I shan't make the mistake of underestimating them again.
If Maxwell falls because of this, so be it. I wonder why Anna wasn't a suggested unit for this.
Take this! I'll help you!
It's certainly an interesting one. Right, so they're dead. My blindness means that I'm very unlikely to actually hit anyone. But Lord Simone is.
Here! You may need to heal.
I don't think so.
That certainly worked.
House Wolford shall persevere! Allow me!
There you go. Managed to succeed.
I need healing.
How cute.
Like I said, I think these assassins are going to come and absolutely Shrek face in all ways.
Shall prevail. Victory goes to the quick.
This will do. I'm a fool.
Inferno can take hits for a while, it's fine.
Let me help.
You'll die.
My courage will not waver.
Can't hit multiple people, but I can backstab this lad. Or I could start hurling lances at my enemies. I'm going to stand up here and hurl lances at these guys down here.
Lionel has arrived.
Okay. Lionel. Just start hitting them. The poison will take Milo if I'm not careful.
Impressed?
Ow!
That's not even careful, I can't avoid that.
House Wolford shall on the honor of House Wolford!
Oh, cool. Go back. Okay, I'm back. I was thinking about letting Sono die, but then I thought, well, my blindness is going to run out in a second.
I'll be okay.
So we should be fine.
Take that!
If we deal with these problems,
I need healing.
then we can actually get something done.
Fortune smiles on Lionel. I'm a fool.
It hurts, but I'm not that bothered. You being an idiot helps me.
Just as I
That hit the mark.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Now I can cure Lionel.
Your wounds are...
You'll be well compensated.
Yes, I will. The Jens is going to take some heat, but, you know.
Have another.
Their aim is just to live. Nothing more.
To victory!
The poison will do good.
Can't go on.
And I'm gonna hit Lionel, that's fine. Like I said, these assassins are stupid hard.
House Wolford shall...
Oh, the double kill. Nice.
I'll be okay.
Right, I'm gonna run up here, but actually heal myself instead of attack.
This one's for me. It's for the people.
That way, when the archer comes to attack things,
I must hold firm.
yeah, I'm gonna waste their time.
It's come to this.
You cannot impede progress.
I'm gonna try charm again.
We all have our weaknesses.
There you go.
I shall do what I can. Be at
But I think I can win now.
I've been waiting for this.
Which is what I want to hear. Oh, you'll attack the guard. No, you'll attack 7-0, that's fine.
House Wolford shall persevere!
No, you didn't get rid of his actual charm, which is lovely to see. Now I'm gonna have to like try and attack you here.
Take that! On my honor as the Dawn Speaker.
Now I can go over here and Gungnir.
It ends here.
Get you killed.
Oh, no!
Profit comes to the prepared.
Wasting your time like that sounds like a brilliant idea.
A deadly blow. Lionel's coin purse grows heavier.
Shall we begin?
Go swiftly.
Aye, I'll keep on then.
Yeah, do what you must.
I'm impressed. I'll take you on.
I'm coming. You're running out of room
House
to work with.
Wolford shall persevere.
I shall protect you.
Somehow Lionel survived. Fuck knows how.
I need this.
I've been better.
Come on!
Come at
Oh,
me.
you didn't die. Wait. If I wait, if I just sit still and do nothing.
You cannot impede progress.
Oh, okay, no problem. I thought there was an item there. But I think the archer
Shall we
was, yeah,
begin?
still means that because I did nothing, that I will go first.
Make the most of this.
That'll do.
My growth
Which
is
is
plain to
just
see.
what I want.
I shall protect you.
Yeah, somehow I'm gonna win, even though I thought for a minute there that I was like extremely underperforming. It is not true. I'm doing better than I thought.
I'll be okay. Get some bed rest!
Bye-bye. There we go. Mission complete. Joey wins.
Was my sword ever so heavy? Age is a persistent foe. Ah! Ah!
Be strong, father. I shall get you treatment at once.
Serenoa, please. If I must go, at least it was alongside you, on the battlefield.
Enough of this talk. You will yet live.
I've seen scores of soldiers perish, my son. Death comes for us all. Does it not, dear Benedict?
Forgive me, my lord. I could not keep you safe.
I beg you, give the three of us a moment together.
As you wish. Eridor?
Aye.
The Wolforts are as dangerous as I feared. They must be wiped out for the good of all Glenbrook.
There is no escape, Patriot. Tell me why a royalist like you would attack Lord Simon.
Yes. Why would you threaten to tear asunder a newly restored Glenbrook?
Restored? Restored to what? The duchy killed your king and controls your land, and you've what, exactly? The collected ashes of the royal family? Those who joined the duchy thrived. Those who resisted were ground beneath their heel. The nobles and commoners have never been further apart, though beneath it all, they are bound not by the king's memory, but greed.
Perhaps, but we can unite them behind King Roland.
The weakest link of them all. The prince, who forsook his family, a ruler in nothing but name if the people speak true. The Wolford reputation stains him, and it shall be his undoing.
So that's your angle.
Enough slander.
You're blind to it, admit it. You rebuffed the Aesfrosti army, curried favor with the Saintly Seven, protected Roland, and immediately installed him as king. You think yourselves above the high houses of Glenbrook, nay, above His Majesty himself. Who would not want to rid themselves of such a stain?
You suggest King Roland gave the order?
Would he possess such rationality? We would not be in this mess if he did. Thus I decided to intervene, for the good of the kingdom.
So we need only kill you. That is a mercy.
Only Benedict and I know what I'm about to tell you. I bid you listen well and remain calm. I am not your father, at least not by birth. You are the blood of our former King Ragnar.
What?
I promised His Majesty I would hide the truth from you. Forgive me. Destra was indeed your mother. That much was no lie. She was a commoner in the Crown City.
A woman of little means and low station, but possessed of unparalleled intellect and boundless affection. He would often sneak out into the city in disguise. Fate united them on one of those evenings, and they fell in love. Thus, you were brought into the world.
He wished to marry her, but her low station made that unthinkable. In time, the Royalists found out and plotted her murder.
So Lord Simon took her as his wife to keep her safe.
And so I was born the heir of House Wolford.
Sadly, your dear mother passed not long after you were born. It was she who named you. It was the one thing she was able to pass down to you. And now I leave you this.
The royal signet.
Only one of Glenbrook's royal line may wear it. I was to keep it until the time was right. And so it is now.
Father, you leave me completely unmoored. What am I to do with this unspeakable knowledge?
I leave you with a heavy burden. This I know better than any. Be strong, Serenoa. Forge your own path. Lead the people. Keep watch over him, Benedict.
I will.
No, Father. Stay with me. Please.
All this and still, you to call me father. I am proud of you, my son.
Please don't go. Father! Please!
So Patriat meant to eliminate House Wolfort to protect the crown.
Yes, he admitted as much himself.
I can assure you he acted alone. King Roland was not a party to the plot.
That is fortunate, yes. But the mere fact of it could tear Glenbrook apart, were it to be made known. Lord Simon's assassination must be kept secret, my lord.
You would have me say his illness claimed him then?
I thank you for your assistance, Milo. Speak not a word of this to anyone.
I shan't. For the good of House Wolfort.
I cannot fathom why he thought us to be enemies. We mean no harm to the royal family.
Misplaced as his fears may be, we must stand ready to defend ourselves, in word and deed, from any who may reach similar conclusions. That includes King Roland himself.
You heard Anna. Roland didn't issue the order. What are you plotting, Benedict?
I seek only to ensure House Wolfort's survival. Lord Simon was murdered. Other enemies may well be within our ranks as we speak. They must be stopped at all costs, no matter who they are.
Can I count on your continued guidance, Benedict?
Glenbrook's throne is yours for the taking. You have the claim and the might to back it up. Your Lord Father beseeched you to forge your own path and lead the people. Might you not best accomplish that if you were king?
Perhaps. But I would sooner fall upon my own sword than usurp the throne from my friend. The truth of my lineage does not leave this room. I shall keep it hidden along with this ring.
As you wish, my lord. I trust your judgment.
I come bearing a missive from King Roland. He requests your presence in the Crown City immediately. The Aesfrosti survivors are on the move.
They leave me no time to mourn. Lead the way.
When our paths part, completed. Shit's crazy, yo.
Roland, Benedict, and Frederica regroup back in the capital. But what they experienced while they were away could very well alter the course of destiny itself.
Chapter 15, Part 3, Fate. What the fuck does that mean? What did they see? What did they find?
Is there something on your mind, Roland?
Serenoa, I do not know what I should do.
Did something happen in the capital?
No, that problem has been dealt with. I've made sure those damned royalists will never cause trouble again.
Was such harsh punishment truly necessary?
Of course it was. When they should have been helping to rebuild the kingdom, they instead profited off the people's hardship. And on top of that, they sought to string me up as their puppet king.
I understand, but...
You know what they told me? They said that is what Glenbrook truly is. That it must be ruled with the royalists' careful mediation between the royal family and their loyal subjects. They said good kings need not think for themselves. They said my father and my brother understood that.
No, they're assholes.
Even if that is true, you have the power to change it.
I tried. That is the entire reason I took the throne. But nothing has changed. No matter how many corrupt aristocrats I've cast out. This kingdom has always been broken. Aesfrost's invasion just ensured we could never put the pieces back together. I do not have the strength to reconcile a land and people torn apart by hatred and greed. I cannot give Glenbrook what it needs, king though I may be.
Roland.
Apologies, my friend. I should not burden you with my woes.
You burden me with nothing. But if you are struggling...
All is well. Trust me. So long as you are by my side.
Roland has rejoined the party. Now what the hell did Frederica see?
Serenoa, I would speak with you before we meet with the others.
Is something the matter? I was led to believe the Rosellan village escaped all but unscathed.
Pray, look at this.
A book?
We recovered it from a band of brigands. It once belonged to the Aesfrosti archives. It was authored by one Orlea, my mother. Inside is the truth about the Roselle. Nay, about all Norzelia.
The truth? How would your mother have that knowledge?
The Rosellan people have long passed down the secret of the salt. My mother was a chosen keeper of that history. In ancient times, the Roselle lived in the southernmost reaches of Norzelia, in a place called Centralia. It is said Centralia was on the shore of a vast expanse of salt water they called the sea. Back then, the Norzelia we know was at the bottom of that sea, but a cataclysm dried up all the water, and thus this land came to be. The salt crystallized and sank into the earth, the very earth we now walk upon.
Salt beneath our feet.
After the cataclysm, only one small lake of salt remained. War raged on and on as people fought to control it. The Roselle tried to stop the fighting by digging up a giant pillar of salt to show everyone the secret they had long kept. But Hyzant, whose power over Norzelia came from controlling the lake and the salt it produced, could not allow the truth to get out. They captured the Roselle, branded them criminals who tried to seize control of the salt for themselves, and confined them to the lake.
And what of the pillar?
Hyzant stole it and hid it, inside the very statue of the goddess that towers over the source.
How can you be certain?
During the uprising, my mother broke the statue and recovered a fragment of the pillar within.
The salt crystal found in the Rosellan village. Incredible. If what you say is true, the teachings are a lie. This will shake Hyzant to its very foundations.
And we would be able to free the Roselle from their imprisonment at the source.
With so much at stake, we must be careful in what we do now. Frederica, I would ask for more time to think this through.
Of course. I have every faith in House Wolford. And in you.
Frederica has joined the party again. Okay. Cool.
That is the extent of what happened during our various endeavors. The passing of my Lord Father, the Royalist scandal, and the book that revealed the truth about the Roselle and the Salt. It is time we consider what we shall do to overcome these obstacles facing us.
I still cannot believe how quickly Lord Simon's condition worsened.
It is most devastating. Serenoa, did your father say nothing else to you? Before he...
He bade me lead House Wolfort well.
I see. Then we must all do what we can to help you honor that request.
Your Majesty, what do you plan to do about the Royalists who misappropriated supplies?
As far as I've been able to discern, those involved acted out of greed and self-interest. They must all be punished. Nothing less than exile from the kingdom or execution will suffice.
But there are those among them who support the Glenbrook line. Will that not impact your governance?
Perhaps. But to pardon their crimes would kindle the people's ire. We must make an example of them. To appease the people. To make clear the consequences of engaging in such foolhardy behavior.
Did something else happen in the capital, King Roland?
Nothing you need concern yourself with. But I must say, I was shocked to learn of that Rosellan legend. Do you suppose the contents of that book could be true?
The part about their homeland, Centralia, that sits upon a vast saltwater sea? That of the untapped salt crystals beneath Norzelia? Or that, in order to monopolize the salt trade, Hyzant fabricated the Roselle's sins? That the pillar of salt Hyzant stole from the Roselle is hidden within the statue of the goddess? If any of it is true, it would turn everything we know on its head. It would mean the teachings of the Holy State are not but lies.
It does sound unbelievable, but we have already seen part of this legend for ourselves.
The crystal from the Rosellan village?
That crystal is a fragment from the pillar within the statue of the goddess. One my mother obtained during the uprising.
It fits perfectly.
Apparently, Lady Orlea penned the book detailing the legend for Frederica.
She did. She enchanted it so no one could open it, but left me the key to break the spell. This pendant.
I doubt a mother would go to such lengths to lie to her daughter.
Then we agree the legend contains at least a seed of truth.
Your Majesty, we have received word that the survivors of the Duchy's army are amassing.
What? Where?
At the Grand Norzellian mines. But we cannot be sure what they are doing. None of our scouts have returned.
Those frosty dogs. We will speak later, Serenoa. First, we must put down whatever the Duchy is planning at the mines. I need you and your people beside me.
Of course. We shall ready ourselves for the battle at once.
Okay, well. Meanwhile, inside the mines.
Extraction is nearly finished. We've secured the amount we were told. Seems such a waste to just leave the rest.
Don't think Archduke Gustadolf gives two shites. Hurry it up. We need to be done here before Glenbrook catches on to us.
Sir.
Fate completed. This way you hope your recording didn't break, because it's 3 hours is a long time. The battles are definitely getting harder, but I'm still winning, so it doesn't really matter.
Roland and House Wolffort succeed in reclaiming Glenbrook, but they cannot rest easy, for new dilemmas threaten to tear the kingdom apart.
My bad.
For one, the secret of Serenoa's birth come to light with Lord Simon's passing. Meanwhile, the newly crowned King Roland struggles to reconcile his ideals with reality after punishing the Royalists. Finally, there's the truth about the Roselle and the untapped salt crystals buried within the earth, revealed in a book to Frederica from her late mother. None of these revelations have an easy solution. As all parties discuss the matters, they receive word that the survivors of the Aesfrosti army are gathering at the Grand Norzelian mines. Forced to put all else aside to focus on driving out their foe, Serenoa and his comrades steel themselves for battle.
Chapter 16. Sleep, my friend.
The remnants of the Aesfrosti forces are gathering at the Grand Norzelian mines. Or perhaps I should say they are rallying there, preparing to defend it to the last.
Something tells me you're right. Gustadolf may have used Lord Dragan's murder as pretext for invading Glenbrook. Yet I believe his true aim was to seize control, not of our kingdom, but of the mines.
Once Glenbrook fell to them, Aesfrost did indeed continue mining operations, with notable zeal. Apparently, they transported huge shipments of what they excavated to the duchy, too.
You mean iron ore?
One would assume as much, but we do not know for certain. They say only a chosen few were allowed to have anything to do with the mining or transport.
Odd, ain't it? Granted, the iron from the Grand Norzelian mines is supposed to be decent stuff.
But the Duchy has access to plenty of other iron mines of comparable quality. They've certainly no need to go to such pains to obtain resources from this one.
You reckon there's something special about it?
What my mother wrote of must be true. I've returned from scouting the Grand Norzelian mines. There were no signs of miners or couriers anywhere. The enemy's numbers do not appear that great, but the soldiers were occupied with some task within the mine. I cannot say exactly how many they are.
Thank you, Hewitt. Well done. Well, there you have it. The Aesfrosti army is scheming something at the mines. Whatever they are planning, we cannot allow them to continue unchallenged.
Then let us reclaim the Grand Norzelian mines. And in doing so, we shall discover the Duchy's aims in due course.
Okay. Right. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see. I just want to check the encampment. You gotta do the encampment checks. You've got to. These are the rules. I'm an old bachelor. You young folk are the closest thing to grandchildren I'm ever going to get. You won't be better before I am. Not if I can help it. Oh, looks like someone's ready for a class promotion. Ooh. Yes. I can buy more rare shit if I want to. Okay. I don't know that that's that relevant, I'm afraid to say. I mean, I get plenty of medals of valor, but I just, something that makes it, I don't know why it's hard for me to decide. I think I want to get a Spellmaster. Now if I use all the time, well, I should use him all the time because he knows all the magics.
I'm stronger than I thought.
At level 24 he gets extending your reach. It will make all his magic spells hit further away, which is going to be really useful. Keep him in safety. Hello, Milo. You came to see me, how kind of you, my lord. I know you have your doubts about me. Rest assured, that once I make a decision, I see it through to the end. It must be fate that brought us together, so why don't we enjoy the time we have in another's company? Yeah, but why don't you just make another decision? Warden is truly forgiven me. If anyone breaks that rule, we get tossed out into the cold. I don't care who they are. Got some stuff that needs to take care of. You're up to it. Okay, level 25 mission. Right. So my plan is next time, we're going to do the level 25 mock battle one time, and then we're going to repeat it over and over in fast forward mode until all of my units are at least level 25. So that when I get to the next story battle, I'm not underprepared by picking people who are recommended but are 6 levels too low to, be useful. So that's the plan. So I'll see you guys next time, and that's what we do. Thanks so much for watching. See you then. Goodbye.